Hello, Shadow Ducky. Congratulations on being first. You've also selected very difficult to read blue as your name color. Oh dear. Yes, welcome. No, it's black. It is very slightly blue. Let's see. It is RGB 01224. So no, it is very slightly blue. Bit of cyan in there actually. I don't know how to change it on mobile. Look at it this way. It does mean that you are visually distinct from Dragon, who is actually just full on black for the name. I'm gonna have to start using light theme for Twitch. I can't read anybody's names. Get flowered? No, not the flower. But yes, welcome. Light theme? I can't read anybody's names. Everybody uses dark names. I can't read them. How am I supposed to chat? The auto ad is over. Let us go to the main or the with chat scene. I actually have a new scene. It's called address. Address is it's literally this, but I'm centered and there's not a chat. Wait, I still have the SMP overlay. What happens if I click it? Ah, I disappear. Well then. Click the with chat button again. Pretty colors, yeah. The I still need to figure out why that background doesn't work right. Maybe I should use the address theme. Because the problem is I have a on YouTube, this is on the shorts feed as well. And the problem is I'm not centered, so I'm not actually visible. I'm like half off the screen. Hold on. Let's see how it looks. I'm still not centered. I am very slightly right of center. Wait. I'm centered. Let's go. But the problem is chat's not on screen. So it's like not good. So we're going back to with chat. That's right. I'm prioritizing the desktop experience. Because also, like, if chat's not on screen, it's no fun. Plus, why would I optimize it for YouTube when I don't even have YouTube chat open most of the time? Funnily enough, I'm doing YouTube channel admin right now. So yeah. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna be able to type in the YouTube chat because I'm gonna be logged into the wrong account. Oak? Why are you poking me? Oh, also, I saw that you've been followed for a while. We do actually have new controls. We have. I look pokeable. I am pretty pokeable, but you can now make me RGB. Check this out. At least I'm pretty sure this is new. When did I make this? I have no idea. I think it's new. But there's also a bunch of other stuff that I know is new. You can super saturate my model, and I can be very, very, very colorful. obnoxiously colorful. Alternatively, if you don't like the super color, you can have no color. Play Shadow Fight 2? Shadow Fight 2. Apps on Google Play. The nail-biting mix of RPG and classical fighting. I don't have a way to stream Android games. Because the phone I use for all of my streaming stuff is not powerful enough to run this. Never said to stream it. Hey, you got me there. But yeah, the funny thing is the phone I use for all of my like Eseria stuff is so laughably weak. I don't think it could run this game. It can barely run TikTok. Barely. And I mean very barely. It takes about 8 seconds to load the front page. It is literally, I walked into Walmart, I went up to the like electronics desk and I said, "Hey, what is the cheapest phone you have in this building?" And they pointed me at one and it was out of stock. I said, "What is the second cheapest phone you have in this building?" And I bought it. It is literally the cheapest phone that they had. It was $40. Oh yeah, it's not good by any means. It was literally just so I don't have to install TikTok on my actual phone. Because I don't trust it. Samsung A16 5G? I don't remember. I'm not familiar with Samsung's model names. Samsung A16 5G. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Usually retailing for about $200. That's pretty good. I probably wouldn't have paid $200 for just a TikTok phone. So I'm not super. 6-year software update promise. Nice. With up to 6 major Android OS upgrades promised. Got more stuff on here than my old ZTE. What is the ZTE? Oh, ZTE is a company. I primarily used like really old. So essentially, I bought my phones from AliExpress. Which is really funny because it actually worked out really well for me. Because all right, I had an LG Stylo 4 Plus that I purchased an Digi, I think A17, one of the phones that they have. It was like $80, right? And then I bought a Bison GT, right? It was like maybe $150. Either way, they're very cheap phones, right? But the thing is, I was with AT&T at the time, and they didn't know I had bought new phones. So as far as they were aware, I'm still on that Stylo 4 Plus. And, you know, comes 2023-ish, 24 maybe, or 22 maybe. And they're sunsetting their 3G network. So they're getting rid of their 3G network. I'm on their 3G network as far as they're aware. I'm not on the 3G network. But they think I am. And they go, okay, well, Note 9. So they sent me a Note 9. So I had a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 sent to me for free because they were getting rid of the thing that they thought I was on. which is hilarious. And it's even funnier because I took that free phone, traded it in for $900 of value towards a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I literally saved $800 or $900 on an S23 Ultra because they gave me a phone for free. So the moral of the story is don't tell your phone carrier you got a better phone, I guess. But I am moving to cheaper phones now. I mean, it was nice. Am I able to watch things? Yeah. Like the S23 Ultra is a very capable phone. It's just that I don't really need a capable phone. I don't use my phone most of the time. I probably have spent in the past decade maybe 400 hours on the phone. Oh, am I able to watch things on here? Maybe, but maybe not. It depends. Depends on the subject matter, length, and if there's any copyrighted audio. Because the problem is, if there's copyrighted audio, I have to edit this VOD, and I really don't want to edit the VOD. Editing the VOD takes about 4 times the length of the VOD to export. Max the meat guy. The meat guy, huh? I challenged every YouTuber chef. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Maybe this is hold on a minute. I need to look up something. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Why is this image so have anything copyrighted? All right. Let me show you this. So let me get it on screen here. Control surface, main scene. All right. I will have no way to confirm that that actually happened. I don't need this tab anymore. He went offline. Doesn't rate out this offline. Doesn't. Oh, I can hear this dumb guy. All right. So this stare right here, right? Reminded me immediately of one other person on YouTube. And I mean, with this just intense stare, the first person I thought of. He's a little bit more angry looking. Electrovim just looks like he's disappointed in you. He looks like he's angry with you. Max is angry. Maddie is just disappointed. I probably won't watch these. At least not on stream. The hell is this thumbnail? These thumbnails are so wacky. Trust? Well, I'm not gonna watch. I have things to do. Unfortunately, we do have a couple things we have to get through. Precisely the fact that I have about, I think, 17 VODs that are not published yet. Oh, there's the bots. There's a reason I said bots with an S. There's always two. There's always two, and they go for the same website. But luckily for me, I was forced to implement the anti-aura trick, and it was just in time. They started using the Unicode substitution, and yeah, no, they get blasted now. Anyway, Let me bring it to the channel contents tab. Welcome to my VODs channel, where there are VODs, presumably. Here's all of the VODs that are waiting. They have been uploaded and not yet published. I'm usually pretty far behind. You can't say the words. What? Oh, not you ban. Unban. You can't say AI viewers. That's how I get them. How do you think I automatically ban them? I'm not doing that myself. I have an app running in the background with a gun pointed directly at chat. Links. I mean, it does actually look for the name of the website and .com. Actually, it doesn't look at .com. I won't add it just in case. But yeah, no, AI viewers is one of the is one of the trigger words that will annihilate you. There are three other words that will ban you that are not immediately obvious that they would ban you. Those are 6-7, job. That's a funny one. And Vengabus will also ban you because it was funny. So you can't say job 6-7 Vengabus AI view. Actually, I think if it includes the word viewers, you get blasted. I could look. What is the entire list of banned terms? Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the list of banned terms. Just casually check to make sure that there aren't any slurs on this. Yeah. I basically rely on Twitch for the slurs detection. Shouldn't be spaces at the end of these. But yeah, Twitch is set not to go for spams and scam, but is set to blast for slurs. I let Twitch handle that, but everything else, well, I say everything else. It's really just the websites that are trying to sell me bots. They get blasted. And the reason I did that is because Twitch times them out for 10 minutes. I don't want them to go down for 10 minutes. I want them to go down permanently. I'm not here for a little bit of just a little pinprick of blood. I'm here for an ocean. I want blood. And I will get it. We have about 520 bots permanently banned on this channel. We got a lot of bots. I mean, hell, during the streamiversary, I think there were 11 bots in that one. Now, given I was streaming for 24 hours, but there were 11 bots on that one. So there was a lot of blood. Let's see. This is April 30th. But yeah, you can see what the behind the scenes looks like when I'm setting up my uploads. This was a Thursday, I think. Casually checks. It was a Thursday. I'm supposed to have a thumbnail. Do I have a thumbnail? You gonna eat now? Oh, thanks for stopping by. I may not have a thumbnail, chat. That's a problem. I can't generate a thumbnail anymore. Huh. um yeah, no. The 30th is where the cutoff was. Okay. How far does my recycle bin go back? It actually goes back to the 30th. Okay, that's fine. We have recourse. This is fine. This computer's not on. Fuck. 1 second. All right. The computer is on. The movie's on. Okay. Every time I can quote Who Killed Captain Alex, I'm legally required to. Best movie of all time. Nobody will change my mind. Okay. Time to open the Astolfo wallpaper. Okay. So, the problem is, we don't have thumbnails. But through the power of being able to click recycle, so I don't have the power to click recycle. One moment. I have to go log in with a privileged account to move these out of the thing. Okay, through the power of having another account, we have the Krusty folder. Sick. Okay. So now what we need to do is turn off the navigation pane so we can actually see everything. Open vthumbnailer. Copy logo.png into this folder. Drag this file here. Now we press 3600 is where I typically look, is 1 hour into the VOD. Emote vote. What was the rest of the content? It was peak, wasn't it? It was American Truck Simulator. What am I talking about? I'm literally looking at the truck. Yeah, it's Truck Sim and then peak. Or emote vote. All right. We will put Truck Sim as the main content then. We'll try 20 minutes in. Tire frame is black. 24. 3,000 seconds in. 7,000 seconds in. Good enough. Okay. This is not going to be small enough. We need to choose a different frame. That might do it. Somehow, yes, it did. Okay. Good enough. Shut up. All right. May 1st. Spreadsheets. The Naruto ad. This is me not actually writing. 2800 looks fun. All right, we'll do 2800. This is me working on the IFMC reprocessor, which recompresses the tracking data I'm storing of my model. That's not the right frame. This is more INR. This is before I renamed it SNR, because I figured that naming a product idiotic something is probably not good for the quality, like the trust in that product. So I renamed it to Simple Network Recorder. This is more INR or SNR if you prefer stuff. I was still in with chat an hour in. The fuck was I doing? Wait, the VOD is over. What is this VOD? Oh, this is me doing the... Okay, this is sleep-deprived music creation. This is going to be a good one. So this one's really funny because I was sleep-deprived. I made this, and I listened to it again like a couple days later, and I was like, what the thinking? It is the most ass music I've ever created. And that's an achievement because I'm not that good at making music. Probably not a high vote of confidence for someone who sells music creation, but no, that's just it. A vote of no confidence for myself says a lot. Called imposter syndrome. We could listen to that song. Should we listen to that song? But I have the capability. Is window capture set to the right? It is set to the right. Okay. We're gonna listen to it. I think it's kind of funny how bad it is. I put sound goodizer on it. Is it not set to E? Oh, it's supposed to be H. But it's on a different device, so it's not the right path. I have to reload the project. Okay, here it is. Might turn it down a little bit. But yeah, this is what I made when I was sleep deprived. I was like, okay, the sound goodizer is going crazy. Okay, now that the sound goodizer isn't going ballistic. But yeah, I made this while sleep deprived. I was like 30 hours with no sleep. But you can see where I'm coming at. Like, this makes... this is a very strange composition. I would build on it, but I don't think I'm ever going to get anything that wacky again. That is the entire thing I wrote. So, if anybody heard that, you may have lost brain cells, and I am not accepting responsibility. If you didn't want to lose brain cells, you are not at the right place. This has a chance. Essentially, the thing I'm trying to figure out here is the problem is the maximum size for thumbnails on YouTube is 2 megabytes, which this is technically over because it's actually 2022 kilobytes, but it says 1.97 megabytes because Windows uses the wrong megabyte. It actually uses a megabyte, which is not the same. So we do have to keep fishing for something. Generally, if it's under 3 megabytes, usually OptiPNG will get it. It'd be really funny if it just didn't. Can't save you now. But yeah, OptiPNG will usually figure it out if it's within a megabyte. Let's just attempted to open a video with a image processing tool. That would have been funny. Apparently I'm editing shorts on this one. I'm editing. Did it crash? Oh, no, it just didn't hear. Were you guys not able to see the shorts the entire time? Why am I invisible now? Yeah, good enough. I'm playing Helldivers 2 this time. This frame is still probably good enough. Yeah. What VOD was that? This is 7th. Okay, so 8th. Oh dear. More trucking. I can't actually go. 9th. It's more trucking, except I'm blue. Um, does OptiPNG get this to work? Not that hopeful. Nope. Hello. Good afternoon. I am doing some thumbnailing because I forgot to do it. Which is actually a problem because all of these videos are actually processed. If I had emptied the recycle bin, I wouldn't have had these videos. But my laze in actually cleaning up my files has done me very well. I was streaming, but OBS crashed hard on me. Damn. What are you doing? Normally OBS is pretty stable unless you do weird. Far Cry 6? Now that'll probably do it. Are you streaming on like a desktop or a laptop? I was gonna do one more stream of it, but I might change, and it's on my laptop, but I had it built good. Yeah. I mean, laptops, they just have they have a lot less thermal capacity to handle the, oh, I need to choose a different frame for that. We'll see if YouTube accepts it. That's fine. Looks like I'm pushing a boulder in this frame. I wanted to take this frame, but it might be too large. But yeah, laptops don't have as much like thermal capacity. So they have to throttle down earlier. Frame might also be too large. Yeah, but I haven't had a problem until today. Yeah, I mean it also depends on what encoder you're using, what's going on, how much is in frame doing crazy. I use a 2-computer setup because you can have like a kind of other computer and it can do all of your restreaming. So it can do all of the crazy video encode for YouTube, for Twitch, for, I don't know, TikTok. If you want to multi-stream to TikTok, I don't recommend it. TikTok streaming sucks. But like you can have another computer do that, and then you don't have to worry about all of the processing of OBS. So I use a technique I call far composition, which is my local computer. I mean, I can show you what my local computer has. If I click no beam, I have just realized you can't hear me in that view. Anyway, that's what my local computer is sending. It has none of the, it doesn't have the model, it doesn't have the chat, it doesn't have the captions, it doesn't have Dusk eating popcorn in the top left corner. It is literally just what's behind me and nothing else. Which means my local computer isn't doing any crazy video processing. All it's doing is doing the window capture recording a backup copy just in case, and sending it to the other computer. Which means I can play heavy games without having to worry so much about OBS's performance. About obesity. Nice. May do that later, but for now I'm stuck with just my laptop. Yeah. Once you get like a desktop, you can use your laptop as your relay. Or you can build like a node for the like a desktop for the node, nice. A a desktop for the relay, because all it has to have is a okay video card. It doesn't even have to have a good video card. You could probably stick like a 1060 in it and it would work. But I would use, I mean, okay, I do have to specify, right? Just for the terms of responsible disclosure, I'm about to recommend that you purchase an Intel Arc Battle Mage card. And I do have stock in Intel. I'm just putting that out there for responsible disclosure. I've lost a lot of money on Intel. It wasn't worth it. But I use a Battle Mage card. And I've had a great time with it. I don't really care what you pick. It's just what works for me. It was like $300. So you do not need something crazy. But yeah, you don't need a crazy CPU either. Generally, you're not doing anything on the CPU for video encode. If you are, something is very wrong and you have your settings wrong. Actually, you should probably check your settings. What encoder are you using? Actually, yes. No, open OBS right now. What encoder were you using? This trips a lot of people up. OBS defaults to a bad encoder. I want to see if you fix that yet. Haven't the foggiest? Yeah. Are you not at the computer right now? You don't even know where to look for it? Here, I'll show you. Through the power of having two of them. That's right. I can also stream my relay. They're both just remote desktop connections. You can't see the header up here, can you? You can't, but they're both just remote desktop connections. Also, this is how I record my model data now. I don't record the video, I record the actual tracking data. It's a lot smaller sometimes. This isn't, but anyway, controls, right? Settings. You go to output, and you tell me what video encoder is set to. I can't change it because I'm currently streaming and recording, but what is this line set to? This is where they get you. Hardware bench H.264. Bench? Bench? Autocorrect, that'll do it. I was like, huh? Is it envyank? Okay. Okay, then they didn't get you. It defaults to libx264, which is CPU encoding, which is incredibly slow, but they have to default you to it because it's the only one that is guaranteed to be available on your system. Because your system has to have a CPU to open OBS, therefore it must be available. But it is wacky slow. That's how people get you. So I always like to have people check because sometimes it's not very often that people haven't heard of it, but sometimes they haven't. So I always like to check. Um, yeah, if OBS is crashing, do you have like you don't have a complicated scene, do you? Because you just have the model and then the game. I don't even, do you have a chat overlay? I don't think you do you? I could be wrong. I've never actually made it to one live. I've just seen a couple of like the VODs. Figured out when I set it up. I don't know why it crashed for all of a sudden. Far Cry was jumping and I just added the chat overlay last time. Yeah, I mean chat overlays aren't expensive either. It might be you could have maybe run out of memory if your laptop doesn't have a lot of memory. But I also just don't know what your laptop specifications are. So I don't want to make a bunch of guesses because I'm probably just going to be wrong with nearly all of them. That kind of just isn't productive. um, but yeah, just swap back over to the other computer. Actually, I'm really quickly curious. Wait. Oh, that's right. My GPU assignment is wrong. I was doing a little bit of testing, and currently all of my encoding is happening on the RTX 3060 in this thing. I need to move over to the Battle Mage card. I actually think this is disadvantaged on encode because it's not an Intel CPU, but that's okay. But yeah, the chat is still being rendered by the CPU, and that shouldn't be happening. But that's okay. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Moving on. We need to get all of these. Did I not have even in the this one I played with even? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. That's even. Did I not have Even's Fugi on screen for the entire duration of the stream? I didn't. Fake streamer. I didn't put my co-streamer on my screen at all. Oopsies. Wouldn't surprise me. I have like 2 terabytes on my D drive and about 500 on my C drive. Honestly, I just need to get an external hard drive and put everything there. It depends on. Okay, so it depends on what you're storing where. So, for example, I would take your video, your output, like if you're, do you record your streams locally or do you just send it to Twitch and not worry about it being recorded? Because it is a lot of work and a lot of storage space to manage your own recordings. Most of your games are on your D drive and I just sent it to Twitch. Okay. So if you're not recording your videos, then you don't have to worry about that. Your games being on your D drive is probably fine. I wouldn't say that you need to put it on an external, unless you have a lot of shit installed. But I am not convinced that in current gaming sphere it is possible to install more than 10 games with any reasonably priced drive. Especially now that drives are 3 times as expensive, so it's probably not even possible to install more than 3 games in current year. But I really doubt that it's your D drive like crapping out. Also, you said OBS crashed, so it's unlikely that the D drive would be related. This is apparently 4 megabytes. Up to PNG. Can you get that down to 2? I mean, you got close. I need a different frame. What about this without all of the info window? It's still 4 megabytes. Up to PNG, do your magic. Can't use one of the world map. The world map's too detailed. Problem is there's a lot of jagged edges in Gemcraft. This might take a while. Probably something that just happened. I've got about 24 games on my D drive. Yeah. Honestly, impressive that you managed to find 24 games you could install. Crazy how much storage space everything uses nowadays. I might have to, like, I might have to use the secondary solution here. I really don't think I'm going to find a frame that is cheaper than that. How about this frame? Nope, that's also 4 megabytes. This frame. Nope, that's also 4 megabytes. Okay, we're going to have to use the secondary solution then, which is to scale this to 720p. In which I don't even think the most expensive PNG file can be larger than 2 megabytes. But yeah, if OBS crashed, I mean, the first thing I think of is encoding overload. Which could be that OBS is running with too low a priority. But I think it'll just skip frames if it gets overloaded. And you don't have any like extensions or plugins for OBS? Like you haven't dropped any DLL files in the OBS folder? No, okay. Wait. Did I close my other remote desktop? Oh, no, it's just not in the window list because does your OBS look like this? Or is it green? I think it's green at least. It could be not green. Actually looks. It is slightly green. Essentially, are you using Streamlabs OBS? Which part of OBS is green? The background is like tinted like turquoise. But mainly what I'm getting at is, are you using Streamlabs? Not that I'm aware of, it's just the regular OBS. Oh, so it has like the weird triple weird thing logo down here. This guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas. The thing is, because like Streamlabs is kind of ass. So I was like, oh, maybe if you're using Slobs, Streamlabs OBS, maybe that's why. Probably just a random glitch. Yeah, it could be. It's just weird. Sometimes it is just a random thing that happens. Although, I find that to be an annoying answer. I'd rather know why it didn't work. I look like I'm sleeping here. Sure, we'll take the frame of me off the road. Why not? That's not the right program. I know my first stream with ATS, my antivirus popped up and killed the audio. Oh dear. I don't even use an antivirus anymore. As long as you don't do something like crazy and download free Minecraft 100% guaranteed no virus, you should probably be fine. Windows Defender is a computer. Like anytime somebody tries to run my programs, it's like, "Oh, do you want to get a virus?" I'm like, "This program converts a PNG file to TIFF. Like, what do you want from me, Microsoft?" But yeah, it also doesn't help Coalescence isn't signed by a certificate authority. But this one's only 3 megabytes. What the fuck? Couldn't get a frame under 4. All right, well, but yeah, Windows Defender triggers on literally everything I've ever created. It's like, oh, you're running a virus. And it doesn't help that I'm self-signing my my code, because I'll tell you right now, the certificate for Coalescence is not signed by a certificate authority. This stream is not long enough for that. I think I was just talking the entire time. I think I remember this stream. I was just talking the entire time. We had a great chat. I think like 4 people lost their stream streak. What? I have like 8 recordings. What happened here? I'm afraid to look, honestly. But what is this recording? Gotta give it a second. Oh, I think I'm recording an ad. I have no idea. Maybe I was changing stuff. Maybe that was V4. It says start recording on the relay, but I don't know what it is. Oh, this is me giving the this is me making the video. That's what this all is. This isn't a stream. These are all me recording the self-ter documentation video, which is actually on YouTube. It's just not public. It's unlisted. And more ATS. Okay, so do I have OptiPNG here? No. So we're just gonna drag all of them into OptiPNG, which I don't think will work, but we'll try it. Wait, I know it'll work because I was doing it earlier. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Like I can show you Coalescence's certificate. Where's my scary display capture? Let me turn off the navigation pane so you can't see that I have a very freakily named drive. All right. So we take a look at Coalescence, right? We check the security. Nope, digital signatures. You can see here is my certificate, right? It is signed by Coalescence because I did fuck up the certificate. It was supposed to say signed by uenluom, and I did fuck. But you can see it's signed by uenluom root certificate, not like Sectigo or what's the other ones? Sectigo, Komodo. A lot. I can't remember any of them. But yeah, I self-signed my own certificate. I have my own certificate authority. Which does mean your computer is not going to trust Coalescence. It probably doesn't help that the certificate expires in 10 years. So I didn't want to have to re-sign it, if I'm being completely honest. So So yeah, I'm a little bit lazy with the certificate, but it doesn't really matter because no computer's going to trust it anyway unless you install it, and I don't know that I'm going to ask people to install it. Um, I would say it's slightly better than an unsigned one, but it really just isn't. They're both at the same level of trust, which is none. Anyway, now that all of these are done, I don't actually need this computer to be on anymore, so set that off. Um, back to here. All right, and now we can start uploading the thumbnails. Streamvods Auto Crusty, April 30th. I missed April 30th. I actually don't have a playlist for American Truck Simulator. How much I play it, I probably should do. I wonder how much of my last month of streaming has been American Truck Simulator. Because I know it's been a decent amount. Because a lot of the times that I was going to not play American Truck Simulator, we ended up playing multiplayer. So even when I was not going to play ATS, I played ATS. Um, but I do think it probably is a pretty significant amount. To the point where I have been like actively being like, I need to play something else. They're gonna think I'm an ATS streamer, but I'm supposed to be a variety streamer. I play a variety of jobs in ATS. Perfect. Uh, all right. Did you know when the wife gets home, we're gonna do the podcast to make up for us not doing it over the weekend? Oh, that's nice. What are you guys talking about today? Do you know? Star Trek Episode 4, Almost Human. Oh, that's cool. I haven't watched Star Trek in a very long time. I think I was like 9. I just remember the guy with the visor. Pretty sure his name is Data. Do you think if there's like Omegaverse Star Trek that his name is Beta? Started at Enterprise, went to TOS, and the TOS cartoons, and then TNG, and then thinking of Gordy. Oh, who's Data? There's a guy named Data, is there not? Data has a brother that's android. Data is an android. That makes sense. Huh. I'm not like I have very little Star Trek knowledge. I just know the picture of the guy's named Captain Picard with his head in his hand. Looks disappointed as shit for a long time. Yeah. I've not watched too much of spacefaring media, surprisingly. I still haven't watched all of Star Wars. Okay, same with my wife, but she's learning the guy who played Gordy owns and does Reading Rainbow. Really? That's wild. What a connection. I don't remember anything about Reading Rainbow other than like a little bit of the theme song. But I remember it was the shit back in like first grade. Pre-K. They even had a screen at our pre-K. I have no idea. It's been so long. All I remember about my pre-K was I was trying to like they were trying to get me out of the car and I was like trying to crawl away and I was crying. I didn't want to go to pre-K. Because they didn't want to go to Africa. These are the craziest fucking subtitles, captions. There was no mention of Africa. What do you mean? You made it to keep kids reading during summers away from school. I mean, that works. I mean, I haven't read the second I got out of school, so I mean, it's been it's been years since I've read. I write and I don't read, which is probably why my writing is shit. um, once again, not high praise for my own writing, is it? But oh well. I'm far from a self-advertiser. Why do you think I've never made a VGen ad? I literally sell commissions. I've never mentioned it on my TikTok. Actually, that's not true. I have mentioned it, but I don't like make it a point of my. The fuck was I doing in this fun? I legitimately don't remember. My dyslexia is hard for me to read because I get stuck on a lot of big words. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, words are fucking crazy. Is this me just talking with chat for 3 hours? This is INR and then I did website development. I'm gonna call it SNR development. Um, but yeah, words, especially the English language. The English language is bad decisions. You hear me struggling when I do the podcast when I explain things to my wife. Yeah, I mean, seriously though, like the English language is atrocious. It's the worst. People are always like, "Oh, Japanese is hard." I disagree that it's harder than English. The only language I know? Yeah. I mean, like, if you need an example of why I don't like the English language, consider the word enough. Why? Like, I don't even need to say anything else. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Pterodactyl. Why? The letter C. Why? I will die on this hill. The letter C is absolute trash. There is no situation in which it actually contributes to the words like sounding, except for it can always be replaced with a K, an S, or omitted. There is no situation that it could not be replaced like that. The word quick, omit it. Ceiling, it's an S. React, it's a K. Why do we have the C? Actual trash letter. What are we all doing? I am currently tagging and publishing my VODs while complaining about the letter C because I don't like the letter C. Although, actually, your name is actually, it does disprove my point because char is a situation in which a C cannot be replaced with an S or a K or omitted. So actually it does have, you've just disproven my point about C simply by appearing. Congratulations. You've you've single-handedly won an argument that you weren't even aware of. You have brought my value of the letter C up simply by being here. That's awesome. Sesame Street. I don't know what you were getting at with that. I'm sorry. Brain too tiny. I do not understand. Um, that's what it feels like we're doing. Yeah. No, you can't say job here. You can't say job. I'm a VTuber. I'm afraid of employment. It's actually not the case. I'm desperately hoping that one of the people I talked to last week will call me back and be like, "Hey, we want to hire you," and I'd be able to like afford shit. I'm eating pretzels. What you mean the word job? You can't say it either. Why does 7TV no longer tell me why people were banned? It used to tell me why, and now it doesn't. They really yeah, I might uninstall it, honestly. Sorry, we might forgive. Woo, the fun we are having. Yeah. You have to look, there's a bunch of minefields. There's a bunch of mines I've put in the ground of chat, and if you step wrong, you will be blown up. So like you got to be careful. You know, if you say job, you say 6-7 Vangabus, you'll get blasted. Those are actually all of them. As long as you're not trying to viewbot me, like that's it. It's just job 6-7 and Vangabus. What the what then the who Venga what? Yeah, if you know the Venga Boys? You know the song We Like to Party? Yeah. That's a sin here. Not even a crime, it's a sin. Cannot say that around these parts. This was just me making music while crazy sleep deprived. But yeah, you are scared. Oh yeah, I've heard of them. I kind of like the song. I just never give you up. People hate it. I hate it. Just like never give you up. People hate it. I like it. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not even that I hate it. It's just that it's funny because we're in a little bit of a Vango bus epidemic in our group here, where people are Vango busing left and right. There's literally they modded ATS to have the Vango bus to the point where I actually have to close the game because I cannot be fucked to edit the VODs. I actually do need to check to see if I got claimed for it. Yeah, no, we've got a full-on Vango bus epidemic going on. It's like a pathological breakout of the Venga bus. I haven't gotten claimed, which does mean that I've been doing a good job at unlocking that. Close the game whenever they get close, because I do not want to deal with it. Oh, my Oblivion VOD went pretty well actually. I've got 39 views. That might be my most viewed video that isn't a short. No, but it's damn close. Huh? Why is it not showing all of them? It is my second most viewed live, with my number one being me playing Helldivers with Ant 2 weeks ago, which for some reason is 40. Not complaining, it's just strange. Weirdly enough, this one is appearing as it's lower on the list and everything. Way to go, yes. Do I have any view? Like, my videos perform very poorly, actually. It's part of the reason I stopped editing full-length videos, because, like, the run highlights for Baldur's Gate, they took, like, 10 hours to produce each one, and they have, like, 4 views. Which, I mean, I don't really care that much about the views, it's just that it was such a... It's a lot of work to put in for nobody to watch it. I'd rather spend my time elsewhere at the moment. It's also why I stopped editing the highlights channel. I think that's just why a lot of people go to shorts now. It's a lot easier to make them. I actually had one short go pretty crazy. I think this works. So here's my shorts page. The You'll Never Take Me Alive short went crazy. It's 35 likes, which I think is my 5th most liked video. This one is 36. They find out that my PS4 controllers will work on my laptop, but apparently the one in the house is freaking out when I go to play with my other 4. Or when I play, I got to get my other 4 out and see an Xbox controller just for it. Or get an Xbox controller just for it. Yeah. Controller support on PC is it's a bit miserable. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not great. For PS3 remotes, you have to use some like random guy's driver, which works, but it's not amazing. I'm surprised that Uganda Knuckles doesn't have any dislikes. I figured the collective PTSD about Uganda Knuckles would have caused at least a few people to hate it. But yeah, the You'll Never Take Me Alive. I mean, this is a good one.
Any last words?
You'll Never Take Me Alive.
Any last words?
It really is just a. You'll Never Take Me Alive. The fact that peak just keeps you in place is so funny. It's so funny. It's legitimately, I don't think they meant to do it like that, but it is the funniest thing they could have possibly done by doing nothing. It's so funny. Bing Bong Assassination is also a pretty good one. Wait, check this out. I can hit myself with Bing Bong.
You could-
Bing Bong! Bing Bong! There's an explanation that's only visible on TikTok. I have a medkit on my body. Because if you're not paying attention here, you won't realize that I got more height. There's no way we both just died because of Bing Bong. Can't believe you, Bing Bong. Killing both of us. You keep telling me I'm funny. I don't think I'm that funny. I mean, I always say, well, okay, I know I'm washed. I know I'm washed because when I was 2 years old, my dad took a video of me. I was on the table because obviously I'm 2 years old, or maybe I was, yeah, no, I was 2 years old. I'm on the table and I'm crawling towards the cake and I'm trying to get my finger in it to get me some cake, right? And my dad points at me and goes, "No." And I look at the camera for 3 seconds and I look away and I slam my fist on the table twice. And that was the funniest thing I have ever done in my life. And it's all downhill from there. I will never beat that. It is the funniest shit. It's the funniest fun and will ever do. It's all downhill from there. That was legitimately super funny. But yeah, I mean, I used to be super into puns. Like, look, I watched Slimesicle growing up. He did this to me. I would make tons of dad jokes, and I've stopped doing that, which could be that could be recognized as, oh, I'm more mature now, and I know it's not funny. No, it's just that I don't have the same level of no restraint. I just, I mean, I'll be honest. It's not even the joke that's funny to me. It's the suffering I inflict with it. When somebody says they're back and I say, "Hi, back. I'm Aseria." It's not that I said it's not funny that I said hi back. It's that I have inflicted a level of pain with those words that is so funny to me. I might be a dad joke sadist. Which is a set of words I never thought would come out of my mouth, but here we are. Anyway, that's another clip I have to edit. Sorry, this is not working on SNR. What the fuck am I doing? I'm making music in the background. What is my dumbass looking at? Okay, here's the other word. There's no SNR going on here. This is sleep deprived. I think this is gonna sound weird. I could spell production. ADHD hyperactive. Ooh, shiny. Exactly. You get me. I look, if I were able to focus, I'm afraid of what I would be able to do. I have something like 31 open projects right now. I will never be able to focus. And I'm honestly kind of okay with that. If I was able to focus, I might create a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Like, I don't know what I would do. Yeah. I think I've had ADHD my entire life too, but I've never been diagnosed. Because honestly, I can't afford to go get diagnosed, and if I did, it wouldn't do anything for me anyway. I mean, I'd be able to get like dilute methamphetamine legally, but like that doesn't do anything for me either. Because the thing is, I don't want to be, because a big thing about me is I've never wanted to be dependent on any sort of medication. And that's been like a huge thing for me. So I feel like if I were to get medicine for ADHD, I would become dependent on it. Which is, I mean, that's also just a bad mindset, I suppose, because, I mean, like crazy disease A, if I get diabetes, I'm gonna need insulin or I'm just gonna die. Well, actually, I guess not, because I know some people have had the, like, you can manage it. I don't know how, but I mean, I don't need to yet. We lived in California, apparently at the time, I don't think, when we lived in California, apparently at the time, they don't think kids have a problem until they're held back 2 years in a row. My parents didn't like that and got me diagnosed. It's been a long road. Damn. Yeah. 2 years in a row though that's specific. There's like a lot of like false negatives you could get from that. This is show editing, Helldivers 2, and then American Truck Simulator. I was not updating the days. This is a Tuesday. That's a problem. I have to go back through all of the list. That was back in the 1990s. Hopefully it's a little better now, but it is rough. I mean, it's like historically we've always had bad like policy for all of it. Really, just if it involves the brain, we did it wrong. It's almost impressive how bad America was with anything like that. It's like for the longest time we just zapped any reason we could think of, but that was back in the 60s. Come a long way since, we've come a long way from random electrotherapy. Hopefully, things don't change overnight. Things have gotten better, but sometimes I think it's just getting overdiagnosed. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is I also have like wacky hypochondria. It's the powerhouse of my mind. Um, and I, as far as yet, I am not diagnosed with anything. And I don't use meds to control it since I was 24, and haven't since I was 24. Yeah. I don't know how to control it. I know that I definitely have some attention problem because I wouldn't have 31 open projects. I have projects from 2019 I still haven't done. Like, it is insane. I have history of not being able to do. I have ADHD, dyslexia, Asperger's, and a little bit of OCD. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to do A/B testing. Um. Yeah. I'm not too familiar with a lot of things though. I think somebody, maybe it might have been you who told me about Asperger's not too long ago. But I don't remember anything. I have immediate term memory loss. This is Helldivers 2 and American Truck Simulator.
Alright, I guess that's it for me. I didn't go.
Who is that?
Alright, thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks for playing. I don't remember
Press
who that
movement from
is.
the Super
I'm
Sam?
fake as shit. Who the hell? Yeah, high functioning autism. Yeah.
Clear. Yay!
I don't remember. This guy is.
I don't think they have. I think we're just back.
Bag's empty.
Was this? This is the 7th? Oh dear, that was 20. No, that was 19 days ago, and I don't remember who it is.
I failed both of my drops on enemies.
Blue was someone who told you about it?
I
Yeah.
dropped right next to them.
Guys, I might need to look back and see who this was.
Put it up here.
Yeah, apparently they made the mechs.
It was somebody in the collab
Oh, I
server,
didn't
but I
answer
don't
your
remember
more-
who.
I didn't know what was happening. You know. Okay.
I can try sending an A. Okay, so it is working.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good.
The A has 6.
And online? Because I want to put their YouTube channel. I typically like to put YouTube channels.
Okay, they got that storm.
You're watching Canada's Worst Drivers. That's a good one.
We should have closed the doors.
I like to put YouTube channels in the description of VODs if I stream with other people, with the exception of Ant because he doesn't use his YouTube channel. But I cannot for the life of me remember who he is.
Not call walkers. We might as well, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. My goal is to
This
not miss
one, if
again.
y'all want to use it. Oh,
I forgot. Holding this down.
Got him.
Oh, and my iron stick.
Oh.
They're just not.
The DH?
Gremlin.
Ship Gremlin?
Somebody shred the shields on these
No,
harvesters.
they're not.
Yeah.
See, the issue is I can't publish this VOD until I know.
I might have missed.
We could look through the collab service list of users.
Just not kidding. Wow.
I don't think it's Jake. I can't actually read the list of people because I have streamer mode on.
Hell yeah.
Not you.
Get out of here.
I don't
This. I need
think
my
it was you.
autocannon here
Maybe it was.
and my rocket sentry.
Right, I can only use them.
That wasn't good. Oh well. Yeah.
I'm so fake. I have no idea.
Nice try.
I am so fake. Holy. We're gonna message Sugar. Why do I say that? What do you mean? They tried that here. I don't know if it would work. Oh, it wouldn't. It would be. You would probably get charged with criminal negligence. That I'm fake. Oh, it's like I'm a fake friend. I mean, maybe it's presumptuous to say that I'm a friend of theirs. I've played Helldivers with them once, but it was a good time, so I think that counts. I always wonder about that. I'm like, I don't want to be presumptuous and say that I'm friends with someone if they don't think the same way. But I mean, we weren't like going at each other. So, but yeah, the idea is I'm a fake friend is what I'm going at. that just 19 days later, I can't remember who I was playing Helldivers with. Which, honestly, is probably more a function of me just being really shit at remembering things. Like, I've noticed that. I was actually thinking about that today, is I have atrocious memory now. Which I think is probably a function of I have a lot going on. I have massive financial pressure. And I just don't have a concept of a day at the moment. Because I just like wake up and do things when I do. And I have one friend in my life, and I haven't actually seen her in 18 years, but I talk to her a lot. I'm kind of the same way. I only have like 3 or 4 IRL friends at the moment. Because I had a larger group, but there was a large schism, and I took the lesser side of it in terms of people by count. So I don't actually have that many friends. What if this guy is bored of someone from chat? I don't think so, because this is the beginning. Your good afternoon is the first chat message, I'm pretty sure. It was. And before... Yeah, he's in before anybody else. So it must be somebody Sugar knows. The problem is I can no longer publish VODs. This is the end, because I published them specifically in order. I mean, I guess I could just publish it and then add it later. Is it not going to do the thing? I don't know what his name is. So I'm just going to put Sugar, and then we will go back and add it when that information becomes available. That was the 7th, not the 6th. But yeah. This is more American Truck Simulator. At this rate, it could be said that I have an addiction, which is crazy because Ant's the one with the addiction. One day I'll convince my best friend to be a PNG tuber, then I'll do a scene caption. Everyone can watch her kick my rear in games. Yeah. I actually don't have a PNG, do I? That is the one, because technically I don't have a PNG because I'm a GIF tuber. If I click the show Viato button, yeah, that's right. I'm scaled atrociously wrong, apparently. What happened with that? Oh, the window's not the right size. This is actually specifically for the Streamiversary celebration, but I have not opened vtuber since then. So I'm the wrong model. That's awkward. I could change it. See, the fun thing is because vtuber uses it uses, where is it? I actually have no idea where it is. But because it uses like the more recent versions of .NET, I actually can't change my model. I have to close it and drag another recording onto it. Another where the fuck is vtuber installed? What? I have to drag another file onto it. Oh, I have a folder in Stream Apps. That'll do it. But yeah, if I try to open the open file dialog, it crashes immediately because I've fucked my installation a little bit. But there I am. I'm Dusk now. I'm the Dusk no tuber. You do it with the random hue shift. Blue Dusk. Created cyan Dusk. Purple Dusk. PayPal Dusk. But yeah. I can be a PNG tuber too. Well, a GIF tuber. I can't be a PNG tuber. I don't have a PNG, but I'm like moving my head like you can see it. That's not how this works. Yeah. But the major reason that these have never been in the model change is that one, I only have 2 of them. I have Uriel in this one. And because Liberia, nice. And because I don't actually have a way to change models. vtuber doesn't have an API. So I can't do it without just running an app. I mean, I could just set up a network control stream, but I just haven't done it. Decided to start with a PNG and then go to a VTuber when I get a better computer. That's fair. It's good. That's a good decision. That's part of the reason I use what I call far composition, is that I don't have to worry about how wacky my model is to render either. Actually, fun fact, vtuber is actually one of the more expensive VTubing apps I run. The PNG is most expensive. And that's because I have, if you have VSync turned on in vtuber and you minimize it, it actually ignores the refresh rate and it just refreshes as often as it can. Which is a bug I reported to the vtuber devs, and I don't know if they ever did anything about it. I think I only waited like 2 weeks, and I just left the server. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that the devs are like one guy. So, like, fair enough. But it is a pretty significant issue. All right. Is this a Thursday? No, it was a Friday. The 9th is probably also ATS. With a 1, was I right? With a 1, you're a 1. Got him. Here we go. Little Saturday. I don't even know if you could hear that with a 1 interjection. This would be really funny if you couldn't. Okay, so it does allow up to 2 megabytes and not megabytes. Do I need to check to see if I played Helldivers? I didn't. Okay. All right, we have Helldivers 2, which is only Helldivers 2. Okay. I need to check to make sure that the rest of those aren't also in the Helldivers feed. I'm pretty sure I was playing with Ant. Yep, I see A2, and that's good enough for me. A2 means Ant2. All right. very quick check really quick to make sure I haven't put... Yeah, those will look good to me. Saturday, May 9th, Thursday, May 10th. You are a Sunday. Probably. Yes. All right. May 11th. I was playing channel maintenance. We love channel maintenance. What's my last channel maintenance? Let's take editing shorts as the base. I'm not even going to mention the world building that I was doing because there was so little of it that it may not have even counted. Yes, May 12th, 2026. Oh, that's an issue actually. Right. So I need to re-thumbnail it. And I closed the app that lets me do that. This is a 2-part VOD because YouTube videos, until you are given advanced channel features, you are not allowed to stream for more than 12 hours. This was a 16-hour VOD. We have gotten word back. That guy is bored is MG, which I don't know if they have a channel or not. I'd actually have no idea. So we will await yet more information. So the problem is these thumbnails typically have a different format. They are formatted in the same way as a normal thumbnail, but they have a little thing in the top right that shows their segment number. I might need to go turn on the computer to thumbnail it. Where did I process this VOD? Where did I upload it from? Is it from local? I deleted all the videos from local. No, it was done from... It's done from the computer. I need to go turn on. I will be back. If the videos are still there, then this will be very quick. I'm back. Realize something. Realize something very, very, very funny. I might be a little stupid. I'm over here like, oh no, I need to thumbnail the video. Whatever shall I do? I only have this 16-hour video. I can just make 2 thumbnails out of it. I'm supposed to have at least a couple brain cells. Like, come on. fire those neurons. But I can't fire those neurons because I'm too much of a moron. Here we go. And now I just need to choose a number larger than 12 hours, which will use 18,000 as our... That is not long enough. 28,000 as our seconds. Is that also not long enough? Nope. We're looking more on the range of 50,000. Okay, 50,000 it is. That's a loading screen. 50,100 is us in Emerald Grove. It's Pendeer now. That's unfortunate. All right. All right. This is segment 1 of 2. Segment 2 is not uploaded to YouTube at the moment. This was Wednesday, May 12th, 2026. That is a Tuesday, not a Wednesday. That was 19 hours. I got copyright claimed? For what? This is technically the same day. Well, first off, let's see what this copyright claim is. Let me hide it just in case. All right. So it looks like they took Weeping Dawn from Baldur's Gate 3, but they don't really care. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Were they to have blocked my video? I mean, there's not anything I could do about it. I'd be slightly peeved if they blocked my video. But, I mean, not much I can do. Oh, no, these aren't in the chronology. I have to edit these in order to get this to be nice and in order. Why I typically always template a video instead of using no template. It puts it in the chronology automatically, and I don't have to go verify that the chronology is in order. Because essentially, I have made the guarantee that all of my videos since January 1st, 2026 will be uploaded in order. Before that, they are not in order because I just uploaded them as fast as I could get them off my computer. This is going to be Gemcraft Chasing Shadows. I am being called. One moment. Well, I have been chosen as the facilitator for any number of items. So we might be interrupted for a pretty significant amount of time soon. We're talking anywhere from 3 minutes to 30 minutes. Remember what I said in a while? We're talking like 10 minutes from now. So I guess I just gotta go so quick. Time is irrelevant. Damn right. Time means nothing to me now. I've just completely lost all frame of reference. I don't know what day it is most of the time. The only way I know is by moving my head about a foot to the right, and then I can see into the crack of my monitors where it'll show me what day it is. It's the only way I know what day it is. Like, legitimately. Shit. A truck driver, my days blend together. Some days I don't know what day it is. Literally, me too, except I'm not driving trucks. I'm writing software. It's way less interesting. This image is too large. I have to resize it. Actually, check this out. Save as the same file name. I could set it to 1-bit. It would be very funny. Honestly, 8-bit doesn't look half bad. I mean, you can tell that there's less colors, but you're not going to notice it in a 720p thumbnail. All right, we just have to get this up to date. When is my last VOD? The last VOD is the 22nd. I have about 2 or 3 minutes before they get here, probably. Maybe less. This SNR? No, this is Coalescence. 15th is a Friday. I did not set that for yesterday's VOD. YouTube will probably not be happy with me. Thursday. YouTube will probably not be happy with me for publishing so many videos in a short amount of time. I have published now 16 videos. Maybe I should stop, actually. So that YouTube doesn't, like, block me for spamming. Do I answer this? It's a call from a number I don't recognize. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no. Employment scam. They said they could guarantee me 120K to 220K. Well, I know that's horseshit because I've looked for jobs and nobody's paying that high. Now, there's a chance that he is actually being for real because that is the number listed on my resume. But I don't trust him. So. And plus, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to answer anybody who cold calls me. At least send me an email. Like, shit, dude. Maybe he did send me an email. Honestly, he probably did send me an email and it led it straight in spam. Let's see. Hmm. No, I didn't even get any spam emails. About my other email. I have a lot of emails. Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not trusting that. Actually, maybe. Yeah, I think there's a pretty low chance I get that. I do have a 6-second voicemail that I haven't listened to yet. We could see how that goes. Not a single peep. That's no fun. Like, come on. If you're going to spam call me, at least give me something fun to play with. But yeah, no. If I see possible spam caller, I'm not giving them any of my real information. Because I know that my phone numbers are completely fucked. They're everywhere, I'm sure. So I'm not going to engage with someone who doesn't have their phone set up right. And to be fair, I have banks that have so who knows where that puts me. Because I have called my bank's credit card division and it the caller ID is just some random person who works there. Which sounds sus, but it was actually them. So I don't want to start something because we're just about to be interrupted. Maybe I go into the be right back screen. I did spend all of 4 minutes making it. That's a long time. You have a 2 a.m. run tomorrow? I mean, that's That's exciting. You won't have to deal with traffic. Then after yesterday when I came back, I forgot it was Memorial Day. Yeah. The only thing I did yesterday was get some shampoo. I ran out. They said they were in city. How long ago? 11 minutes. It was either not in city or I have not received the call that's supposed to tell me that they're at the door. They're not at the door. They weren't in city. I've been lied to. I've been had. I mean, I could just turn on motion notifications. Hmm. Well, I don't want to put any more videos out. I have just published 16 videos. So YouTube is probably not happy with me at the moment. Check out this dashboard. Crazy. I had to manually select ultra low light. Am I not live on YouTube? Somebody is waiting. Who's waiting? Nobody's waiting. Imagine if somebody was waiting for 2 hours. I apparently need to click this button. You know, the funny thing is, the thing that told me that I did it wrong is that this wasn't grayed out. That's how I knew. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live. I'm just about to go AFK. Well then. Yeah, that's awkward. So, hey YouTube. But yes, we could upload some shorts. Those are on a different channel. We probably have enough time, maybe, possibly. I say with the conviction of literally nothing. What shorts do I even have to upload? I have a lot. I know that. What is it? Videos? Nope. Videos, new shorts to final. The uploaded folder is empty despite 6 of them having been uploaded. So it's going to be Bing Bong Assassination. Automod Takes No Prisoners, which is 6-7 Link. Hopper Horse Armor. You'll Never Take Me Alive, which is Peak Skeleton. No Idea How I Live, which is Rathian Jump Scare. Scientific Breakthrough, which is Head Pads? What is it called? Self Head Pads. So I presume we upload Balloons at the Peak. It was blocked. Sure. Why not? And Coconut Murder is a classic. Perfect. Wait, that's right. I can actually do the... We recommend keeping this video private and not sharing it until checks are complete. There is no audio, so... I legitimately don't... There's nothing in it. If they strike me for my voice, I will be very angry. It has now been 16 minutes since they said that they were in the city. They're taking their sweet fuck. So this one is maybe more likely. I actually don't think ads is... maybe it is. ATS Gaming? This does literally have music in it. It's just that it's my music. So if somebody claims it, I will be very angry. Why is it telling me to turn left? Why do I sound like a... This is the craziest music.
Do you know?
I have to steal any advantage I can get. I1 fades away. Perfect. You know, maybe I should claim all of my own videos so that I can be guaranteed that I will obtain everything. Can't claim my videos if I already have a claim. Oh, I didn't change the name for this. The best play, the best move is usually the simplest. Sure. Easy. Coconut murder. Cannot put murder in my title. Give me about 5 minutes. All right, there's my 3 shorts for the day, which I said I would upload 3 a day, and I never did actually do 3 a day. I still have 32 to upload, so if I do 3 a day, I'm not gonna have enough days left before June comes around. Actually, couldn't think of it. I don't know when these videos were recorded. Because generally the idea is I upload the clips of yestermonth, but the cutoff seems to be April 12th, so that's not likely. All right, I'm being impatient. People did not like the scientific breakthrough. It has 1 dislike. Crushing numbers. That might be it for now. Honestly, I can't actually do much more in managing my channel. You're not supposed to upload more than 3 shorts. You're not supposed to upload more than 3 videos, but I've uploaded 16. I mean, to be fair, the VOD's channel isn't to perform well. It's so that the content is available. I need to restart this. How long have I even been live? I legitimately don't know. 2 hours, 21 minutes. Not too bad. Guess I could upload them on TikTok too. This app has asked me to upgrade, so I'm going to uninstall it. How dare you advertise to me? What the hell is this? Why have my three latest uploads have 552, 554, and 552 plays? Why is it so specific and like consistent? 18 minutes? They've been in the city for nearly another 18 minutes. They're driving like 3 miles an hour or what? Are they walking? They're taking their sweet time. Let's see. Where are my shorts? Could do the skull short. That one's good. Yummy. Even is so funny. This seems like a good idea. See no way that this could possibly backfire. I've just realized I did not put his username in there. I can only edit it once. To be fair, it does say his name above his head, so like that's pretty good, right? I'm just really bad at tagging people on TikTok. I forget all the time. Oh well. How obvious is it? Yummy. This is the cogwheel. It wants me to use hashtag yummy again. Yo, 2 people have played my song. It hasn't been played in 4 years. Nope, 4 months. Tiny brain. Still not amazing performance, but that's all right. It is, after all, my only Bandcamp upload. I don't think I can upload this to TikTok. Might just upload this one with no editing. Or I'll add I'll add captions, but can I insert a GIF? Why is this not appearing? Hmm. Can I not give it permission to view this fuck ass cat? There we go. The stare. Put it in the fishing feed. Like, what do you mean this is fishing? Well, it's fishing, good sir. That took me 10 minutes to upload. Still not here. About to like fall asleep. My EP time. At 18 minutes. 15 minutes ago. Probably I'll just end the stream before they get here. Because I'm gonna be too tired to continue when I get back. So let's go find someone to raid. Buddy doing something interesting. Are they ending? What am I looking at?
Myself. Thank you again for the raid. Very kind.
I can't hear anything because I have the have the thing, not the right thing in. Also, you can hear it too. We might well, first off, I might get claimed. very, very, very.
I wonder if about one more. However,
I mean, I probably should stay awake at least. But then if I go to sleep, then let's say in 2 hours, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. Huh. My life is trucking for a max of 70 hours. Damn. Well, at least you can't. They can't force you to do it all in like one session because you have laws and going too long without sleep. I think we will stay on. I have 7 days I can do 70 hours in. Oh yeah. I guess I will continue going. Why is it still playing Oshio's stream?
This is so cool. What the heck?
Why is that still coming through my microphone? What? Wait, I can't mute it. I can't turn that down. Huh? I can't reduce it. Wait, it's coming through past the window capture is set not to record audio. Where the f coming from? Oh, I missed. Yeah, it's okay. Well, here's to hoping I don't get claimed for that because that's a lot of music now. Oh well. We're gonna have to edit the VOD. This is so sad. The shorts have gone out. It's been a few minutes of people watching. It's lukewarm reception. They gave me about 5 minutes VOD. I actually, not VOD, short. I thought it was gonna do better than a lot of the other ones. So that's kind of strange to me. I might have to just mute Oshio's tab. Sorry, Oshio. I'm gonna get claimed with your music. Probably not actually. But here's the
about.
Wait, you can't hear it because I muted the
taken damage, Ed?
Hold on.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, band-aids. Is anyone hurt?
Not yet. Give me about 5 minutes and I can make that happen.
Not enough to be concerned about.
Wait, have you already taken damage, Ed?
Maybe. Why are you like this?
I don't edit the podcast. If I mess up, I keep it. Yeah, the main problem is if I get too many copyright claims, they can take away advanced channel features from my channel. And I've spent, how long was it? I got ACF on main. It took it took 2 years, 3 months, and 6 days to get ACF on main. It took 27 months. You want to know what the craziest bit is? My VODs channel got it on day 7. Yeah. So advanced channel features allows you a lot more freedom on YouTube. You can upload more videos. You can upload longer videos. You can do A/B testing for titles and thumbnails. You can actually have channels that are not just simple channels. So you can have like music channel. You can have a have a podcast feature. I think. You have a lot more freedom with your channel, is what I'm getting at, and you can also eventually monetize your channel, which is important if I want to continue being a VTuber. I do need to have the ability to monetize my channels. Currently, I'm not close. I need about 780 more subscribers. So we're not quite there. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and advanced channel features to monetize your channel. But I'm pretty sure ACF also allows you to stream longer than 12 hours. Let's see. No, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. All I know is that I've had ACF on nearly all of my channels except for the one that I wanted it on. I don't have it on highlights, which is fair. I don't care. I've had it on VODs, and I've had it on the music channel since nearly I started the channel. Which is crazy to me. I have, produced like 200 or 300 videos on main. And I have 232 subscribers. And this channel with 4 subscribers also has advanced channel features. I have a total of like maybe 200 views, and I'm pretty sure most of them are me. Because it is more convenient for me to go back to this YouTube channel than to open my files and look for these files. There's a comment. Oh, this one's I think that's my comment. Let's see. Are there any held comments? Nope. But yeah. This is my music channel. I think that I got ACF earlier on this because it is all music. That probably helped. Also my favorite video, the test for Desolate Shrine. It's just a test to see how it handles extremely quiet audio. Because the song is, on purpose, very quiet. Sorry. You know how we were talking about ADHD earlier? What's up with this recommendation here? It should know that I was speaking about that because I'm not signed into that account. They're always listening. The entire bee movie, but every time it says bee, it speeds up. I was just talking about how Oshia was a bee, which was wrong. She's a moth, but you know, I was close. They're both insects. Like calling someone a dolphin and be like, they're both mammals. But yeah. It's funny. I felt bad. I had to ask Mint for help with this title. Because there's a bunch of different words for shrine in Japanese, and I wasn't sure which one to use. Because there's like temple, there's shrine, there's a Shinto shrine, there's a Buddhist shrine. I've forgotten all of the words, by the way. And I was like, So which word should I use? I feel bad about asking for like help with Japanese because it's like I don't want it to be that I only talk to him when I need help with Japanese. Don't worry about that. But we don't play a whole lot of things together because like the only game I think we have in common is Wild Assault, and I haven't spent very long on the furry battlefield. And then also we don't stream at the same time. He streams later than I do. He streams in the morning and I stream at night. So unless I'm streaming for like 12 hours, we don't actually hit each other's time slot. But yeah, I mean he plays like Wild Assault and Repo, and I don't actually have Repo. Or do I? I actually don't know. I don't. Nope. But like also, even if I were to play Repo with them, I don't know enough Japanese to be useful. T-Mobile for business. Why the fuck are you emailing me? Sorry, I'm just gonna go straight to reporting you to spam. Okay, now that I've reported T-Mobile as a spammer, we can continue. But yeah, like I don't know enough Japanese to be useful in Repo. I mean, like I could throw out a Kiken or a Koko or a I don't know. Really the only two words I could think to use. Kiken being danger and Koko those two words. Also, you know, throw in an ah. That explains a lot immediately too. That's a good one. But yeah, like I I don't know how to say something. Like be like, help me pick this up. I don't know how to do that. I guess tetsudatte kudasai. I have no idea what this heads that could as I. I mean that's kind of close. I'll give it to Vosk. That's decent. It's a decent attempt at reading that as English. But yeah. I just feel like I would be. The language barrier is pretty intense. The same reason I haven't ever played Repo with like glitter is the language barrier means that I would just be dead weight in the team. Like I did play Wild Assault with Mint, and I was in the voice chat, but I didn't say a single thing because I'm like I don't know what they're saying. The language barrier is kind of tough. But I mean, I'd still like to play it eventually. It'd be fun. We could play some Wild Assault. But yeah. The main objective of today's stream has been completed. We don't have the ability to upload much more of anything. I could check my TikTok. I've been away from my phone. What if people are saying crazy things like, I want to give you $100. All you have to do is tell me your social security number. Sorry, is this person's name Ass Gobbler? What a name. What is this AI video of a like trampoline park? You can tell it's AI because nowhere in America would ever be able to create something that looks that dangerous without getting sued into hell. Among Us. That's strange. Did that play on the stream? My like alerts are. I didn't hear anything, which is weird because blurp isn't always audible twice. Wait. Oh, it doesn't have any audio tracks, so I can't hear it. And then the other one is just not controlling audio. I might have fucked it. I'm a little bit afraid that I'm going to hear this and it's going to be very loud. I'm gonna turn it down 9 decibels. We're going to replay Among Us game start to see if it works. Because this should always work, and it is currently not working. Among Us game start. Wait, no, I want to play it. That is crazy loud. It went through the one that isn't tied to any outputs. Grand. It plays on the game channel. It should play on 4, which is assigned to mic raw audio. It should not play on 4. It should play on 5, which is assigned. It should play on 6. What is 6 assigned to? 6 is the guitar. Well, that's perfectly fine. We don't need that. Wait, 6 is the mic. 5 is Discord. 4 is my regular mic. What is up with these? Hold on. You go to 2. You go to 1. You go to 5. Dude, this font is confusing. The Nani worked, so that's cool. Thank you for the Nani. Wait, what is... I don't remember this one.
Whoa! That's interesting, but I sure don't care.
Wait, I have Nox OOing? Hold on.
Oh, well?
I forgot that I cut that out. What was it that I clipped Ant not too long ago? He said something crazy, and I was gonna put it on the soundboard. I can't remember what he said. Oh, another thing. Another exciting thing. You guys know how I enjoy me some gemcraft, right? You know, I am a man of the craft of gems. Well, I might have discovered something a little bit diabolical. You see, Gemcraft is not a new game. It's actually quite old. It looks quite nice, but it is quite old. And, well, it does have a couple errors. So let's say I'm playing with maximum difficulty. You know, I would lose, right? Because the monsters have 1,000,000% health. You know, I'm going to get absolutely floored, right? Well, what if I told you no? What if I told you I'm not going to get floored? And in fact, this tower in the center of the area is all I need to win. Because, my dear, dear friends, I can just start upgrading this gem hundreds of times for nearly free. And it also has the benefit of taking so long to actually go through that I've already left go of the keyboard when I was at 200. We now have a grade 470 gem. So, how's your day been? I might take a quick pop in to turn the game down a little bit. But yeah, I can just hold shift and press a couple buttons and we just won. And in fact, I can keep going. Kick back and relax as my one gem blasts everything in the world. I'll check my friends on TT5 used to say is if you get in the car with me, your life insurance needs to be paid up. Yeah. Yeah. I drive like an absolute lunatic in GTA, but I've currently never hit anything in real life that they can prove. No, I've never hit anything. I do want to just take a second to appreciate that is 80% chance to deal times 3.5 E71 damage. This is hitting for 2.14 and then 178 zeros. The idea here is we go higher than we need to. And then we destroy this gem, which gives us, you know, a couple mana. They really stole my grade 1 gem. What's he gonna go for? There's nothing there. Wait, that's actually kind of a problem. It's kind of fucking me up. This is 20% of its range. Chat, how's your day been? I don't know if you noticed, but we're at currently wave 981. And we just won. We won endurance. With no preparation. We just won endurance and leveled up, 400 times. Now, naturally, this is crazy busted and trivializes the shit out of the game. The game is literally wacky. Like, even the vision fields, which are super hard. Like, here's a 99 wave vision field. I could just... just everything collapses. And because it's leeching E29 mana per hit, oh yeah, bad example. I have died. Yeah, that's the one where you have to charge it. But yeah, no, like I can blast things nearly immediately. This one, is this the one? No, this is the one with all the spires. I could just... Can I do it in the inventory? No. Chat, we might have to play the game for a sec. I also have the visual quality set to the lowest. That's why everything just unceremoniously disappears instead of dying. I mean, this alone should be enough. No, it'll definitely be enough. But yeah, you can see how it kind of trivializes it a little bit. So I haven't done this on my main save. I actually copied the game's save information over to another save. So I have polluted save 3 and not save 1. This save is me getting an endurance victory on before even getting to field F2 using this strategy. It literally does make the game wacky easy. They did patch it in the next one. I don't know why I'm getting all of these for the first time if I did it to get the other one. I got an endurance victory. Clearly, I must have gotten at least a couple grade 12 gems, right? If I was doing... But yes. I haven't done it on my main save. I have no endurance victories on my main save. I do want to get one eventually, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to actually go for it because endurance victories take forever. You need to do E50 damage, which is not low. That's pretty high. In fact, some might even say astronomically high. And to that, I would say think higher because holy crap, that is a lot of damage. But I just wanted to show that off. is kind of funny. It might be allowed in speedrunning. I might just say if it is allowed in speedrunning, there are a lot of very free categories. Because most of the ILs haven't even been run. Might do IL speed. Obviously, if you do it, you can't use a macro like Also, any wizard level is acceptable, so you'd have to power level. I think you can do like wizard level 999. I actually think that there should be a limit to how many skill points. I mean, I guess you can't limit how many skill points. No good way to do it. You could use a standard save, but like some fields aren't possible unless you have like wizard level 2000 or something. So I don't know. I might call it here. There's not much left I can do at the moment. With YouTube, I could play a game, but I am pretty EP, so I might just call it. Somebody said I knew it. On my video. You know what? I'm gonna like his comment, even though I don't have any clue what he means. I think he's probably talking about that I am a guy and not a girl. At which point I do not care. So it's funny. I get those comments a lot on YouTube. They're like, "Dude, why are you dude?" And I'm like, "Well, unfortunately, I don't get to choose anything. I didn't get to choose my spawn. I didn't get to buy the DLC. Like, you know." Oh well. Are there any held comments? Sometimes whenever I post videos, it'll hold comments. Usually it's when people are a little bit insane. But I mean, I generally let them through. Because here's the thing, right? If somebody leaves a hate comment, I do something that's really funny. I heart the comment. Because I know that's going to piss them off even more. It's perfect. Malicious compliance. Really just malicious. Anyway. I am going to head out. I have already rated this stream, so I don't know where that puts us. There are more people watching now than before I rated. Hello everyone. Do we raid again? We could raid Oshio again. We could do that. But I think that I probably shouldn't. I feel like that's likely to be construed as like, cause okay, so I feel like it could be construed as trying to get my name on screen as often as possible. So I don't want to raid the same person twice. Maybe it would be different if they were smaller than me, but they are larger than me. So I feel like there's a subtext that could be obtained there, which is not what I'm attempting to do. I just legitimately still went. You know what? Let's do this. First off, holy Lily is going crazy. Maybe Foxy Lily is actually like larger than I thought. Huh. Or maybe they're like going crazy right now. Usually I don't follow people if they're too large. Sounds like good reasoning, yeah. I don't usually follow people if they're too large because I want to like follow people who don't have a lot of followers. I like support them. Headlock is one of the largest categories. Nope, never mind. There's a lot of categories above it. People are 35,000 people are watching World of Warcraft. Huh. Wait, what? What's happening? Wait, what is this? Wait. They just get raided by 70 people? Wait. I actually have no idea. That's crazy. Sorry, I got distracted. W for Lily. That's great. Let's go find somebody to raid. VTuber. I was good. I was like about to type in VTuber, and then like fireworks started appearing. I was like, what? Apparently that happens outside of the player as well. If you're just on website. I'm sorted viewers low to high, and it is showing me somebody with 12 viewers before somebody with 0 viewers. Oh, Twitch, how are you this bad? He's playing Minecraft. Stream will be stay tuned. Oh, starting soon. Do I wait? Or do I just go for
girl. No,
All right.
I have her.
I have my
No,
target.
I only need the fuel pump guy's number.
Here we go. Chat. Everybody.
Just
Thank you for watching.
don't worry about it.
Especially if you watch both
And
segments
also,
where I
the
forgot to
messages that
where I
we
forgot
got
to end the
last time, I
stream.
translated them. I pressed them.
Thank you so much for
And
watching. Hope you
Ellie,
enjoyed.
the girl
I hope you have a great day. We are going to
from,
raid Moon Tomes, who is playing Easy Delivery Co. Or at least they're at the menu.
Where's Ellie from?
Here's our raid message.
Ellie is the girl from Easy Bakery. She says,
And
in my dreams I am loved, and I love you.
and
The second message.
I will see you next time.
And Fortino, which was
Bye.
the one from Easy Depot. He was the one that liked her, and his messages are, I will dream about being loved. Welcome in, Eseria. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your stream? I see we're also delivering stuff. Welcome in. I'm just about to start. Hello, if you don't know me, I am Ronnie, aka Moontoms, and I play story-heavy games here. And at first I thought this was just gonna be a chill little game with no shenanigans in it, but there is lots of shenanigans, and I am sharing all my shenanigans that I have found. Oh, okay.
I should probably remember to end the stream
If you
this
need
time,
to
huh?
run and take care